and welcome to Oraje Doing Business in Lagos. Tonight on the program, as is our usual practice, we're going to be taking something very topical. And what is that issue? The issue of artisans. What has been the role of artisans, and who are artisans in any case? These are people that are involved in small and medium businesses. We're talking about tailors, hairdressers, vulcanizers, generator repairers, radionics, name them, barbers, yes, all important hairdressers, and of course, we have them. They abound in this nation. Lagos is not left out. Of course, everybody comes to Lagos searching for greener pasture. So we have a lot of them here. What has been the contribution of artisans to the nation's economy in general and Lagos State in particular? What will be their role if they are given more attention? What will be their impact if government focuses a little bit more on them? That's what this program will be discussing tonight. Once again, welcome to Oraje Doing Business in Lagos.
In a city-state like Lagos, with an estimated population of over 15 million people, the task of service rendering cannot be left on the table of the government. This gap the artisans and tradesmen have been able to bridge diligently, and they are major contributors to the economy of Lagos State. There is a vulcanizer readily available when the need arises, as medical practitioners attend to health needs of human beings. So are qualified auto mechanics to diagnose and solve various mechanical faults. They are essential service providers.
I'm a beautician by profession. I am also known as a barber. I provide services in haircuts. Without me in the society, I believe you can't be beautiful.
I'm a fashion designer. For you to know how important my profession is to the society, can you go out there without putting on a dress?
If you would create something, there must be something. In recognition of the immense contributions of the artisans and tradesmen to the growth of the economy of the state, the Lagos State government in 2010 organized the first ever Lagos State Tradesmen and Artisans Week. The week-long event with the theme Unleashing the Potentials of the Informal Sector for Economic Growth provided a platform for interaction between the government, major stakeholders, and the drivers of the informal sector.
The state government about 2 years ago decided to celebrate the tradesmen and artisans, in the state, in recognition of their contribution to the state's economy.
The first year edition of Lagos State Council of Tradesmen and Artisans Week was very, very fantastic. Kudos to our able governor, Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola, who even present at that occasion. On that occasion, he donated Toyota Ayaz Oma bus of 18 seaters for the smoothness of the council's administrative.
In fact, for the fact that a whole governor coming to sit in the midst of the artisans, that one alone, we are very, very happy. Apart from that, he associated himself with us. He told us he has a lot of program for us.
Having unleashed the potential of the informal sector at the maiden edition, the second edition in the year 2011 focused on developing the informal sector, growing the economy. As the clock ticks towards the third 2012 Tradesmen and Artisans Week, the Lagos State government, in fulfillment of our promise, through the Ministry of Commerce and Industry and the Lagos State Technical and Vocational Education, retrained tradesmen and artisans in 5 vocational centers across the state.
We were able to identify a gap in the ability of the artisans and tradesmen to meet up with the modern ways of doing things. The vulcanizers still continue to use physical energy to change tires and those sort of things, and the same thing applies with virtually all of them.
The Lagos State government is saying, we are not to empower you by giving you money. It will be a waste, it will be water in the basket. But if we train you, if we add to your knowledge, if we upskill you and reskill you, then you know the new trends of things. You will be able to now request for the latest equipment that is very related to your trade, and your trade or your business would eventually grow.
During the stakeholders forum last year, we analyzed the situation and we recognized the fact that many of our tradesmen and artisans, there was the need to upgrade their skills, to make them competitive. We trained a total of 780, and the training lasted 8 weekends.
Hours experience of living workshops for classroom.
Basically, we know what hairdressing is, but the importance of this program was to expose us on a better way to implement it into our salon. Now we were told on how to handle our clients, on how to keep our surroundings very clean, and on how to handle our tools properly. Hairdressing has gotten a new look.
In fact, training here, gbogbo àwọn nǹkan táwọn ò mọ̀ lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ìtẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ la wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọ́ wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nípa entrepreneur, nípa English. Nígbà tá a kọ́kọ́ débẹ̀ tán sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ training wa fún English, what is now? Àwa rò pé bóyá yẹ̀yẹ́ ni, ṣùgbọ́n láti kọ́kọ́ jẹ́ kí brain wa kó padà sílé, kó padà sí pé à ń kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. After ọ̀sẹ̀ kejì tá a wọ English, a wá mọ̀ pé a lot of things tá a ti fail sẹ́yìn nípa iṣẹ́ wa yìí tí ò ti jẹ́ ká ti ní progress sẹ́yìn láti wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní mọ̀ in fact yẹ tí wàá dá wa padà sínú ẹ̀kọ́ gidi lórí iṣẹ́ yìí.
Ordinarily, before we used tire levers instead of tire changer, we have tire changers. In the tire changers, it's compact. There's air pressure there. The gauge is even there. You can even remove the tire through the same machine. That's why they call it tire changers, which we have never experienced or even seen before.
Into that vocational study is so marvelous. Those things that we have not even met in the field of our production, we met it there. It's like introducing us to a new thing about our business.
Over the 8 weeks training period, participants were introduced to new technologies, trained on entrepreneurship skills and other related courses. While the process of implementing some of the acquired knowledge has been smooth, there are still some challenges.
Ìyàtọ̀ fún bẹ́ẹ̀dì nìkan tá à ń ṣe, so ó tún mú àwọn gain díẹ̀ ó tún mú wọlé. Ṣùgbọ́n ju gbogbo ẹ lọ, a nídìí owó láti fi invest fún àwọn kankan tí a ní láti boost lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ wa papọ̀ mọ́ tá a ṣe rẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Mọ́ akànrísí training sí nígbà tí ó dẹ̀ sówó. Ó jẹun tó kù fún wa tí ò jẹ́ ká lè ṣe.
For us to establish in that way, the way we have taught, we need the assistance of the state government to give us money to buy all this.
The ministry has an all-encompassing program as regards reskilling, as regards equipment acquisition, as regards having an insurance cover for the artisans in order to encourage them and make sure that we are able to take maximum advantage of the newly acquired skill through assistance with the provision of acquisition of equipment, and even going further to make sure that they enjoy the prerequisite insurance cover